And so this is a required first-year course in which they do all of their works in teams, and where we teach it as a teaching team. That might not sound revolutionary for other parts of the university, but for the law school it really is.
The role that lawyers play when they leave Harvard Law School is so complicated these days, and it absolutely requires the ability to collaborate, build on people's ideas, appreciate that other people think differently, and so that's what we were trying to get underneath. We found for this experiment a different type of instrument that we thought was really helpful because it specifically focuses on a person's role within a team. So the students take a 2 or 3 minute, literally that fast,
Right.
word matching exercise, similar to the way Myers-Briggs works, but much, much faster. And it generates what they all reported and what we report as pretty darn accurate results.
A big part of what we were trying to do was to understand the dynamics of teams and to find an easy way to introduce students into working in teams and how to assess themselves in teams and the teams themselves.
In their teams of 4 or 5 students, they were looking at each other's reports and information and an overall team graph that showed how they mapped out against each other. And it generated the kind of conversation that really helped to break down barriers.
We did a check-in in the middle, and one of the things we wanted to know about was what did they think about the tool and had they used it and how had they used it. But it was a very useful thing, I think, both for them, at least initially, and for us as a way to try to understand and diagnose some of the issues that were happening in the team contest.
I consider an instrument like this valid if it started those discussions and it changed the way people on teams respect each other, communicate, and just hesitate before they determine that someone else is wrong, rude, ignorant. It's a very helpful icebreaker, and it got the team discussions going.
This gives you, I think, a framework for thinking about it and for helping the students think about it in a way that won't solve all the problems. But I think at least it was our experience that there was just a way in which the teamwork seemed to go more smoothly. On that dimension, which if part of the aim of the university is to try to teach more collaboration, I think it has a real value.
When you develop a common language around one of these tools, again, it's non-judgmental, it gives people a way to see through the problem and to solve the problem.
This is a challenge for us as a university, is to think about what tools we can develop and to develop them around the educational market.
The more students are prepared to work in teams and understand the importance of it, the more successful they'll be wherever they go after they graduate. I'm in the private practice world, but our students go, all over the world, and solving difficult problems, and difficult problems require collaboration, require better communication skills, understanding, and that pause to think, wait a minute, I don't know everything, I might need some help, and how can I best arrange a team and work with a team to get that help.